On this occasion, the intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Here comes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches. But sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
The defense has stuffed him twice in a row. They try to throw for it here on third down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Here comes the point after attempt. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about this call? Third down and 10. The whole world is expecting that they're going to throw the football, and instead they go back to old reliable, the running back, get some good blocks up front, and not only does he pick up 10 yards, look at this, huge yards on this play on third and long.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
A running play called on fourth down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They go with a direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run it here. Fighting him off. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown for the U. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away, Kirk is trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. This is a square kick, picked up by one of the up men. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Sampson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Bringing pressure. And a sophomore making an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Defense is coming after him. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop, looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they created the turnover.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They pressure him and sack him, and he tackled inside the 10.
Man, this pass. So many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle made on the return. What the takeaway? Sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hunt over the middle. It's Sampson. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Receiver in motion now. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen.
Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for the passing game.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Got the first down, now looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moved.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. The protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Oh, a reverse. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The pass rush closing in. Off target with the throw, incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
They'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now the important point after attempt. They snap it. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The shotgun handoff here. Fights off a defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, heading to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to launch it deep again. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Bringing pressure. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He eludes the rush. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. All day to throw. Finally throws it to his left. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Past the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. defense will go for a two-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Trying the run, it's Montgomery. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple of scores. They just didn't execute.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They tackle him about the 14.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Direct snap to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the 1st down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. And he will run it in. They convert the 2-point try and make this a 1-possession game now. Down 8. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Defense not pressing this time. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
No problem with PAT right now. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Always looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He shreds the tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Going to try to use his legs here. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown for the U. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Look at this. They faked the PAT and try to throw for it. Escapes the sophomore, able to get home with the sack. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.